Welcome to the Wicked Kitchen, you guys. Today I'm going to show you how to make these amazing cluster brown oyster steak and cheese subs, which are so freaking good. I can't wait to dig into this. A little bit of mayonnaise, pickle, some cheese. Awesome. You're going to love it. Today, you guys, we're going to be using the amazing cluster brown oyster mushrooms. And I got these at the store earlier, and they have a little bit of the substrate still on them, so we'll cut that off. We're going to be making steak and cheese like you've never had it before. Actually, it's a thing I used to make when I was a kid, and I used to love, and it's something I've been missing. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make it. Just gonna trim this off. Just a little bit so it stays together. The key is to keep this thing together because we are going to be making the mushroom steaks. And so it's a way, as you might have seen in the barbecue cluster mushroom recipe here. It's a lot like that. That's way more into detail. We're just going to rush through it here. So I heated up the pan on a medium-high heat. We're going to add a little bit of oil. Remember, the mushrooms have no fat in them at all. So a little bit of oil here, and we'll add it periodically as we need it. So you know the pan's hot when you get that little bit of jump. All right, so I'm gonna add the mushrooms, bottom side down. Right in there. So quick tip with this, you guys, is that I put the stem side down first, and then it's towards the outer where the hottest part of the pan is. So when I press it, that is the first part, and we want that to cook the most because that's the chewiest part right now. And it'll cook really well. So doing this, I'm gonna do a little bit of the We'll do this side for a couple minutes, and while that's cooking, I'm gonna prep up the other things. So I got these sweet cucumber sliced pickles, and we're just gonna dice them. This is something you can cut them if you want. You don't have to cut them, but how I'm used to it when I grew up is they were diced, just fresh pickles like this. And then I'm also going to add some hots to it. So hots back home were more of a pickled pepper, but I'm a huge fan of these Thai chilies. And they just add such amazing flavor with that burst of heat. So you're going to want 2 towels for this. One to wipe the bottom of the pan. Flip it over a little bit. As you'll see, it's already starting to brown up nicely. Keeping them together. We're going to press that again. And the water just starts coming out of those mushrooms, and that's the steam is coming up, and we're starting to really condense the mushrooms, so making that meaty texture and developing those layers. We haven't added any spice yet. We'll start adding the spice after this next level, and then we'll flip them again. So I'm going to take that top pan off, make sure the heat's on good, still medium high. Then we're just going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to the tops. I'm gonna add a little bit of the granulated garlic. And you can see the oil's kind of dissipated, so we're just gonna add a little bit more. The mushrooms are gonna soak it up, and it's gonna add to that amazing texture. Give it a little bit of that fatty mouthfeel. Now you can use any kind of oil you want, vegetable oil, grapeseed oil. Something that's not gonna burn too much. They look beautiful. I'm going to season this side. Again, a little bit of salt and pepper both sides. And a little bit of the granulated garlic. So I am going to add half an onion. You just want to julienne. You don't want to make noise. Just rock it. And I like to break up the onion so it really cooks evenly and nicely. And what we'll do is we'll add this to the pan when we throw them in the oven. All right, so I'm just gonna flip these. It's getting some really beautiful color on there. Look at that, we want those crispy edges. So you're cooking on each side probably at least 3, 4, 5 minutes tops. And you want to keep flipping it over until you feel it's got that crispy brown, golden brown on all sides. So that's going to be the nice. I mean, it's just delicious when you're eating it. And we're going to finish it off in the oven and make the sub. So it's it's pretty quick. So it's about 20 minutes from start to finish to make this sandwich, and it's one of my favorites. And every time I have people over to watch football or anything, these are the things we feed. And it's amazing. All right, so the mushrooms are looking great. We're just gonna do one more flip here. Check them out. Oh, I mean, you can see that. It's nice and crispy bits here. I'm gonna move these to one side. It looks amazing. I'm gonna add the onions now. Right to the side over here. Big fan of doing everything in one pan. Makes it easy. And the cast iron allows that. A little bit of salt and pepper on the onions. Then we're gonna just pop this right in the oven. So the oven is on 200 degrees Celsius. That's 400 degrees Fahrenheit for my US friends. And that's it. All right, guys, so the mushroom's been in about 15 minutes and we're just taking this out. Looks nice, you can see the onions are nice and crispy brown here. I like that crispy taste. Have a little bit of vegan mayonnaise here. I'm just gonna do both sides. It's a little bit messy, but if you like mayonnaise, add a lot. If you don't add so much. And there, we have some vegan cheese. This is the smoked Gouda. I'm a big fan of Follow Your Heart. So this is Follow Your Heart cheese. I'm just gonna put 3 pieces in like this. So you just wanna chop them up. Then you just sprinkle them in here. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of the onion on top. It's more like fried crispy onions on here. Awesome. I am gonna add the pickles right to the top. And then I'm gonna add some hots against the will of the camera guys who are gonna have to eat this. They are gonna have to power through the spice. And just pop them in the oven for a quick toast. That oven's still on, 200 degrees, and then I gotta clean this up. All right, so in the oven, just a couple minutes. I wanna melt that cheese, toast up the bread so it's nice and crispy. Done. Looks delicious. Just slice this. It's hot. All right, guys, and there you have the wicked steak and cheese sandwich using the brown cluster oyster mushrooms. They're available in Tesco. a little bit of mayonnaise, some cheese, pickles, onions. It is perfect, you guys. Enjoy this recipe, and we look forward to seeing you on the next show. Not that I can see you guys, but I really appreciate you watching and following, subscribing, sharing with your friends. Less animals we can eat, the better. Better for the planet. Plant-based all the way, you guys. Thank you so much. Okay.
Everyone ready? Shall I clap in the clap? Rolling.
Stop comms for a second.
Rolling sound speed.
Okay, thank you.
All right, kids. You ready?